Hey guys, welcome back to another hey guys, welcome back to another Ark Extinction Survival episode here. This could be episode 9. Yeah, it's 9. As we're moving along here on the server, we're starting off in front of my base. As you can see, a few things have changed. For those that didn't recognize it immediately, I got some metal foundations that I started to work on. As I said, I told you guys I would start updating my base, and yes I did. As you can see, we have a roof above our heads. I told you guys I'd work on the ceiling off camera. Like, it's been hours since I did my last recording, and I just started doing a bunch of prep, so... I started working this a little bit. Huh? Craft all stuff there, what do you mean? Sorry. Oh, cool. Okay. You lost me for a second because I'm at my house, and I'm like, when you said there, I thought you meant at home, and that's why I was so confused. Sorry, guys, I'm talking to Austin right now. He's currently on the server with me. We're talking about some stuff. I'm just going to give you guys a tiny tour of the house. I don't think I changed anything in here. Oh, wait, yes, I did. Technically, I changed something every part of my house. I changed out all the stone dinosaur gates for metal. So all the stone dinosaur gate outlines and the reinforced gates, they're all gone. Just so you guys can see how much the materials were. I talked about it in a previous episode. Compared to the behemoth gates, they're absolutely nothing. Behemoth gates, just for the frame or the gateway, is 2100 metal. Just for these, it's 170. You guys saw last episode that I basically got 3000 metal off of one run, or 2 runs technically with my Yankee, but that's still stupid. So I had more than enough metal. I used some of the metal down there, and as you can see, I'm slowly but surely moving metal into my base. It's gonna take time because 1, this base is massive, and 2, I'm going to need so much metal it actually would give you a headache. As you can see, I started messing with some of what's upstairs as well, but nothing over there. I don't think I did anything in here quite yet. That was from last episode, actually. Got all of those. Let's move around. These rooms right here with the staircases, I changed all the foundations to metal, just so it all looked the same. And I also changed the staircases from stone to metal, because I thought that'd look a bit nicer, and it does. And then if we come up here, this is the same as it was last episode. I still got my, I didn't mess with my irrigation any more than I did during last episode. I thought about building the bathroom off camera. And I still probably going to work on it off camera, but I forgot to craft the toilet on camera, and I told you guys I'd craft new items with you being here, as in, like, while I'm recording, so I decided I'd wait till the next episode, so today we'll be crafting that. I already got the materials ready, it's super cheap. Here, before we even go over there and do this, I'm just going to show you how much it costs, because it's really not a lot. Get it at level 32, 200 cementing paste, that's a little bit expensive. But it's just 40 crystal, 180 metal, 30 stone, 70 wood. So other than the cementing paste, it's relatively simple. And because of the beaver dams and stuff, it's really not a problem. I thought about where I wanted to build my stairway to go up to the roof. And instead of making it here, I said it'd be either here or there, and I made it here. As you go up, I'm going to finish showing off this level, though, before we go up there. I try not to do too much off camera, but I built the ceilings like that. The stone ceilings took me a while, but me and Austin did a red drop again. I am going to do one of those on video during an episode, okay? I promise. You guys will see me do one. It's just, we just see them off camera and they disappear. And since I was still doing some off camera grinding, I was like, it's fine. I don't need to start it for this because we're going to end up doing it later anyway. But, yeah, I also watched Austin do an element vein, which was kind of fun. I was kind enough to let him use I used my ascended pick to help him a little bit. But as you can see, I made the floors in here. Out of metal, at least most of them. I'm trying to, so what I'm probably going to end up doing, because technically the downstairs is made up of foundations, and foundations are more expensive than ceilings, I'm probably going to make all of the second floor metal before I make the first floor metal, because the foundations are going to cost a lot more over time. So I made a few, I think I made, this might be like 50, 60, maybe going up to 100-ish ceilings just for the second level, and then I had some on the first level as well, as you saw. There were a few foundations down there already, but I wasn't able to craft much. I think I was only able to craft like 13 foundations, which isn't a lot at the moment. As for the roof, because I'm just going through here. Actually, I did forget one thing on this floor. For the ceiling, I thought about what I could use this room for, and I realized that it's actually a little small for a tech transporter, because if you guys remember from the Valguero series, holy crap, that thing is massive. And honestly, even though my house is an absolute mansion, I would have to remove all of these walls. Okay, I would have to remove all of these walls, and then I could probably barely fit it in. Or not barely, but then I'd be able to fit it in. But with all these walls, with making rooms and stuff, it's just not, even with as big of a room as this, it's not realistic. It would end up going through the walls at least a little bit. So I decided what I'd do is I'd make a trapdoor there, and we could bring flying dinos in for whatever reason. We could bring Quetzes or snow owls or anything else that we really need to, RG, whatever, in through the roof, and I thought that was a nice touch, honestly. Eventually I'll get the roof done in metal, but that'll honestly be the last thing that I do. It's not my priority. I finally built a wall around this, both going all the way around. That took me a second. But yeah. I also made this. Okay, so I talked about this episodes ago, and when I say episodes, it's probably been like 4 or 5 episodes since I talked about it. But I wanted to make a location to go to whenever I was waiting for like deliveries from either Wolf or Austin. And so this is going to be like my delivery area, and of course I fall down. But yeah, basically I'm just going to have that there, and that platform will always have the package fall on it, so then I'll just know to go to my roof. So basically that way I don't have to leave my base every time I want to get something delivered. That's the gist of it, which is kind of neat. And then you got these out here that have changed. I did a little bit off camera, just a little bit of grinding for the base, and really not much more than that. I did the red drop and then the grinding for the base, and that's pretty much been it, honestly. Didn't get up to much else, because the grinding for the base kind of took up most of my time. Although I did use pretty much all the metal that we got from our last metal run on the base. Because I'll show this off as well. The giant, I probably should have crafted that on camera, the giant metal trapdoor, just so you guys can see how much that costed. It's a little pricey, but a little pricier than the dinosaur gates, but it's still not too bad. It's 240 metal and 64 cementing paste, so not too bad, not even a full stack of metal. This one, the actual trapdoor though, is 360 metal and 120 cementing paste. That's a little more expensive, but still not terrible. If it was about as bad as making a behemoth gate, I probably wouldn't have crafted it right away, but it's relatively cheap, and we can just replace roofs or ceilings and everything else as we move along, and eventually this whole base will be metal, but it'll be a while. It'll be a while. And we're not done yet. What I plan on doing is I'm going to put a tech teleporter up here on the roof, kind of like what we did to Austin's base on Valguero, for those of you that remember. Because that way, if somebody wants to teleport with their flyer, or it's like a bigger dino, because if I would have put it in my house and somebody would have teleported with like a Bronto or something, I don't even want to think as to what would have happened. So at least for us, putting it on the roof seems like a smarter decision. So we're going to roll with that at the moment. We'll see how things are. Could you not? Oh my goodness, why does the game have to do this? It lags real hard, and it wants to mess with me. Okay guys, I'm going to pause the recording. I'll be back in just a minute. I'm going to die. And we're back. If I didn't have any parachutes in my inventory, I'd be dead. I had 3. I scrolled past them. I didn't see them. Right before I hit the ground, I used it. So, and thank Austin for his help. But yes, we're back. Yeah, for once, appreciate it while you have it. Alright, alright, since I showed you guys my base. Okay. So I made a, so you guys know how to craft this. Oh wait, I already showed you, never mind. So I'm gonna go ahead and craft the toilet. I wanted to craft this on camera, like I said, so that I didn't make it, I didn't place it all, and then you guys wondered how I made it, how much it costed, how I was able to do it, all that stuff. Basically, I'm going to have to get an irrigation pipe connected to that to make it work. I'm going to do that off camera because you guys saw the massive amount of irrigation stuff that I have. Oh, by the way, for the future, I'm going to be putting a full metal fence foundations around my entire base roof, so I cannot be falling off every single time I go up there. For the future, because it's not even that I'm walking off. It's happened to Austin too. It's the lag, like frame drops and stuff. Like it'll force your character to keep moving, even if you're not pressing anything. So I'm gonna get metal fence foundations going all the way around, so that the only way somebody's gonna fall off is if they're thrown off or they're just an idiot. Like it'd be really hard, but yeah, I'll get that fixed here. Can I not get... Okay, there we are. Okay, could you not? I'm glitched, and I'm going to have... Not between this episode and next episode, I'm going to have to make more grappling hooks because I keep getting stuck in the staircases every once in a while going down. Jeez. Alright, but this episode, we're going to focus on breeding our snow owls. Or not breeding, sorry. Hatching. No. I wish I could say that, though. That'd be great. I mean, if I could include Plant Z, then maybe I could use that, but no. So as you guys can see off camera, I've gotten a few eggs, and we've increased the taming interval, so I didn't wait like 5-6 days to get all those. Because if you guys remember before, it was like 21 hours between mating period. So yeah, I fixed that because that's a little much, and it was way above the normal rate for whatever reason. But we're gonna go ahead and start hatching these, and we're gonna start working on our next breed of dino. Is incubating. I need to heat it up, don't I? Yeah, it's not working when I'm pulling it. Okay. Maybe it just needs to be a little closer? I'll try putting one a little closer. What's one that's not low on health? Oh, I gotta look up for the info. 40 health. Let's not do that one. 67 health, 39 health, 96 health, 99 health. Well, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. You incubating? Too hot? Oh, I actually need more air conditioners, not less. That's fine. I mean, I can do that. So let's go ahead and craft some more. Because I should have plenty of materials for it. I'm going to keep these eggs on me because they have a spoil timer and they won't lose health unless... How many can I craft is the question. I can craft 31. Alright, let's just craft... I don't know. I guess I'll craft 2 more and we'll see how that works. Just thinking about how much I need. You guys see all the materials. Like, I am planning on crafting something either at the end of this episode or probably beginning of next episode. We'll see. Just what all those materials are for. I know I said last time I might be crafting it today, but it all depends on where we're at time-wise because it'll take a minute. Let's see. I'm gonna place this. Oh, I forgot. It always is at a weird angle. I gotta place it like this. Right? Yeah, I gotta place it like that. So if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna have to have it placed. I want it to be all hitting the egg, so I'm gonna have to do like that. Yeah, and it's gonna be like a little... If this isn't cold enough for the baby, then I don't know what to say. 99 health. Let's try it. Yes, it's working. It's working. It's incubating. Alright, guys. The clock ticks. It took 4 of these, but or technically 3 hitting it basically directly, and 1 that's not directly hitting it, but close enough. I think there's a radius on these, actually, so I don't think it would have mattered, but it's fine. It's working, and that's all that matters. I'm just gonna have to wait. Oh, man, I gotta get a... we're not doing another purple. So off camera we attempted a purple OSD. It didn't end well. We got to like round 2 or round 3. Yeah, I was gone because I was on Snow Owl. But we were basically on round, I think 2 or 3, something like that. And we ended up just ditching because the OSD was already beneath half durability, half health, however you want to phrase that. And we were just like, well, we're not going to beat it. That's going to be a fact because the higher the difficulty goes, or round goes, the higher the difficulty, and we were going to be screwed eventually anyway. So we were like, well, we're bailing. And Austin nearly died trying to run away from them, and I just bolted because I was on a Snow Owl. The only thing that almost kept up with me was a Wyvern, and even that I kind of left in the dust. Because Snow Owl OP. I did leave you to die. That's because I wanted to live. No, I'd call that survivor instinct, honestly. I mean, depends on the story, but yeah, it can happen. Got 4 minutes until it's incubated. Man, incubation takes a minute. Alright, at least on snow owls. Maybe it's because I don't have enough of these, or it's not cold enough. But, I actually don't even think I think a snow owl egg would basically be ice. So, I mean, it would kind of be hard to freeze it. Even if there's a living organism in there. I mean, snow owls literally have an ability that basically uncovers them in ice. Oh, I don't think you guys have seen the ability. I think you guys have seen the ability with night vision. I was kind of depressed to see for that. If you guys hadn't seen that yet, I just figured I'd show it real fast. I can't wait till we start getting some good tames for snow owls. Gonna do one egg at a time, and I'm gonna put them away immediately. Because well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get them all out of their egg, and then put them all away, and I'm gonna look at the best levels, and we're gonna go from there. Because if I get a decent level male and a decent level female, those are gonna be the two that I work on first, and then we're gonna move on. Because after each generation, I mean, they could have different mutations and stuff because they're breeding with different colors, and oh man, I can't wait to see what they are. Because I could either get a really trash mutation, like with its boost oxygen or something, or I could get something really good and it boosts like melee damage, HP, or because of their ability, even stamina. If I get a snow owl with over 100,000 stamina, I will never need to stop using my ability. I can just hold somebody there for like 5-6 minutes until I feel like letting them go. I did it to Austin earlier, but that was only with like 20,000 stamina. You're gonna die. It's your fault for going in that cave. It's your fault for going in that cave. I'm sure it is. There's a reason for that. So Austin's actually going into one of the boss caves at the moment. Austin needs help. Austin needs help. Alright, I'm gonna be over there in a minute. I know where the ice cave is in the biome. Actually, no, it's not even in the biome. It's right outside of it. But I know where it is. I know where it is. If you die, then I can't help you. Oh, you died? Oh, Austin died going into the boss cave. I mean, yeah, I'm going to be flying in there with a snow owl and dip in and dip out. I'm not going to be landing for anything unless I see a high-level loot drop, because there aren't loot crates in this, okay? There's OSDs, but in caves, there's still loot drops, like cave drops. So hopefully we can find something decent while flying through, because yes, this episode I do plan to fly into the desert cave, because I know exactly what I'll be dealing with. And also because the Desert Titan is the first Titan I plan to take on and tame. So I want to figure out what exactly it is that I not only need to start it, but just in general. And me and Austin are going to be fighting him together in the beginning because it takes a whole 24 hours for him to respawn. And I also want to tame him, so rather than just having to wait a few extra days, because by the time we're actually able to fight the dude, I'll be ready to tame him. That's where my brain's at, because we're not anywhere near ready to fight the Titans and kill them. But when we are there, we'll also have the ability to tame them. And we'll talk about that in another episode, when it actually is relevant. But I was just throwing that in there. But we'll be stopping by the boss cave today, because for those of you that remember from Valguero, I'm going to be crafting a very cool item. I'm not going to say what it is till we get there. For those of you that remember, you may be surprised. But those of you that don't remember, well, no. Yeah, those of you that remember, you're not going to be surprised that I'm crafting it. But, ooh, 176 baby snow owl. Oh, you have a cool skin. You have a cool skin. You're cute. I'm not going to name you yet. I don't want to name you yet. You're following me. Oh, wait, I need to... Once Karen, 43 seconds. Oh, I need to cryopod you. Wait, are you male or female? I think female. Okay. Alright, I need to put you away. Alright, I'm gonna keep this away. As you guys see, I have a dino on me. It's actually a dino I plan to tame this episode as well. I just saw a high level and Austin was having so much trouble getting them. They're called Vellonosaurs. I wanted to tame one. I'll show you guys. I'll tame one this episode because I want to go tame the opposite sex so I can breed my own. Okay. But I want to tame one for myself. But I did tame one of those off camera, even though I try not to do that, just because it was a high level and I didn't want to miss it. And like with the other stuff, it was during my off camera grind, so I was passing by it. Because high levels are really rare. I don't know why, but they're such a rare commodity on this server. Like, we're finding like 140s and 150s for decent dinos. So it's just, if I see one and I can't record at the moment, I'm just going to tame it and we'll talk about it later. But I wasn't going to talk about it till later on, but I know I kept scrolling by it. So, just so you guys know what's up, that's Vellonosaur. I'm not letting him out right now because, I mean, I'm already feeding enough dinos. I don't want to have to fill this up any faster than I do anyways. Like, it's fine. Actually, I'll take all the raw out and put it all back in and make sure it's stacked up. There. Fill that back up again. It'll be good for a while. Got 5 minutes left. I mean, incubation for frickin' snow owls takes a minute, man. It takes a minute. Can I throw out more than one egg at once? No, I don't want to do that because, I mean, I want to, but I'm not going to, just for the fact that if I do that, and then he asked me to imprint him, I'm probably going to end up picking up the egg. What happened? You picked the wrong cave, that's all I'm going to say. Oh yeah, the dude's to jump out and grab you! Oh no. I'm so sorry, dude. Those things suck. Alright, let me show you guys what I was planning for this episode. Well, I'm sorry. I'm laughing because I'm listening to Austin suffer. Perlovias, for those of you that don't remember what they are. Here, do I have their dino entry so I can just show you guys? The ones that don't know. No, it's taming list. Explorer notes. Where's dinos? Is there? Where's the dino log? Oh, dude, that's cool. Snow Owl dossier. I don't have the corrupted one. I mean, I could help. You're right, I could. But I'm having a lot of fun listening to you. Oh, Managarmers are on Scorched Earth? Huh. Oh, they're in the... Oh, never mind. It's because I also have... Yeah. The dossier is... I had opened the wrong one. I'm trying to find the Perlovia. I'm guessing it moves on an island first. I'm gonna find this for you guys. Oh, it's at least it's alphabetical order. Perlovia, this is the one, guys. Look at that. It's Perlovia Wakima embodies the element of surprise. I don't want to go in that cave, man. I can't die. That was... I want to help you, friend. I do. But at the same time, you told me there's Perlovias. They're the bane of my existence. Okay, for those that don't understand, they're actually in the snow bubble as well. I hate Perlovias. Alright, you guys saw them grab me when we were playing on Valguero, like in the caves and stuff. I hate them. Because they're dinos that burrow underground, and they'll jump up and grab you when you're getting within... Even if you're like 15, 20 feet above the ground, they'll just grab you off of your tame and shove you into the ground. Like, I don't know what it is with those dinos, but they're like... They're one of the most annoying ones to deal with in the wild. And it's just absolutely crazy. I don't know why, they're just... Snow owls are about to make another egg. How long until you make yours? 16 minutes? Okay, each of these eggs takes 5 minutes. I'll hatch this one on camera. Wait, what just happened? And I'm going to collect that egg here. Huh, I learned this, by the way. I can just crawl on the ground. It's pretty cool. I forgot. I didn't realize that key binding until I was messing with it earlier. He's like I said, I was trying to figure out if I could change the mount thing from E on PC. But anyway, after I collect this this next baby, I'm gonna go help Austin because I feel really bad. I just don't wanna. If I do that and do everything else I have planned for today on camera, it's going to be pretty long video. So I'm gonna go help him off camera as soon as this is done hatching. So I'll be there in a minute, man. You should have like a half hour 45 before your corpse despawns and all that. So you'll be fine. But as soon as this is done hatching, I'm hoping we can get some really good levels because we're breeding now with over 200s. I mean, we weren't in the beginning, but let's look at the baby stats. Okay. Ooh, I think his mutation's Topor because he's a stupid Topor. Unless he, oh no, he's 176, so he just naturally has high Topor. Maybe it's his melee because he no, I don't know how to tell honestly. Well, actually no, you can tell by the coloration. And I could. We'll throw them out later. Once they're full grown, it'll be easier for me to tell. But as babies, their models are so small, it's hard for me to exactly pinpoint exactly what it is until I get a better look at their stats and all that. We'll probably end up working on all of them at once. But I do want to hatch them all this episode at the very least, and then after we do all our errands and everything, we'll take care of the babies at the end because that'll probably be how we end it off. 13 seconds. Oh my gosh. Actually, there was one more item I could have crafted while we were waiting on that. Austin, you distracted me. I mean, for good reason, because you're dying, but, I mean, you distracted me. Oh, this one's cute as well. He's red and green. Oh, man, I love that we got the Christmas colors, dude, because we're getting so many cool-looking tames. That's awesome. Like you heard me say last episode, the Christmas event's officially gone for us, so it's really cool seeing. It's really cool having the ability to hatch Christmas tames past the time, because there's some really cool Christmas skins, like this deep red and this green and stuff. Like, I don't know if they're natural or if they're past Christmas, but to miss the opportunity to have them would have sucked. But I'm gonna go ahead and actually no, I'll make the bunk bed first because you guys have seen me make one before on Valguero, but I'm still gonna craft it because I meant to. A while ago, actually. So, just switch up bunk. There we are. You guys get to see me craft the bunk bed real fast. I had everything in there already. We still have everything we need later for the other thing. But yeah, we got a bunk bed. We made the toilet. I'm going to place those down because I plan on making some rooms upstairs for various things like a bedroom, a living room, bathroom, you know, a whole 9 yards, because with a house as big as this, I can be a little bit frugal, alright? But I'm going to go ahead and cut the video, and I'm going to go help our boy Austin. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright guys, starting up the recording back where we were at. Alright, so we went and helped Austin. He died several times, unfortunately. Yeah, we basically got in and out. Although while we were in there, I will show you the loot that we got. I'm going to show off our snow owls yet, so I'll try not to scroll over them. But, we got a blueprint for an Ascendant Simple Pistol. And we got a Ascendant Fur Leggings. And we got a blueprint, which is not bad at all. And then we got an Ascendant Ghillie Leggings, which is okay. About the same as what we get from Raptor Claws. But the one thing that we did get that's really good, which is this, the Ascendant Tapajar Saddle. That's really good because that'll give this dude some more armor. Because Tapajars, I mean, he had a apprentice one on him already. But, I mean, Tapajars typically don't have a lot of armor as it is, so having an Ascendant saddle on him is going to help a lot. Pretty significant improvement there. We're not going to be using him for, like, metal runs or anything like that, but just in general, if we do ride him, having that is going to be a godsend. That's the easiest way to phrase it. But, let's get that. We got that. I'm going to keep that on me for the moment. It doesn't increase our weight much. But I will put everything else away. But I wanted to show it to you guys before I did, just so you guys can see, like, if I picked something up, what I picked up. I'll put those in there as well. Yeah, we're good. Alright, but as far as our snow owls are concerned, what I'm probably going to do, because, like I said, take the strongest male and strongest female. So let's search up snow. I got one that was like 150. Unfortunately, I got the cryopods were messing with me. I didn't matter since it was the lowest level, so it unfortunately died off. But these are the ones that I have. I have a baby snow owl. That's 170. That's a female. 170, 178, 148. Which actually no, that would be the lowest. So the 150 something is technically the second lowest. That's 164, 163. 189, which is the strongest, and as a female, we're going to use that one. I go to my okay. And then now we just need to find the strongest male, because the strongest female is 189. All of them are females but one. Wow. So the strongest one we have to work with is a 164, which is still our strongest dino because that goes above the level cap. So we'll stick with this dude and that female because they'll be the strongest. So let's see what we're working with. The timer has disappeared from me now, thankfully. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start both of them on camera. You guys have seen me breed before. You guys have seen me imprint before. There's still other things I want to do this episode, so we're going to go ahead and shouldn't get growl sickness there. It's this one's relatively plain looking. Wants to go on a walk with me. You know what? That's nice. Can you follow me? Let's go on a walk. We're gonna do one at a time. Actually, let me go ahead and change behavior because oh, lag. Yeah, I was about to say, like, I wasn't even pressing buttons and it was waiting to move me. So let's do follow distance to lowest. It just makes walking with them easier because they can't fly when they're babies. So they're so cute. He's so cute. The snow owls are so cute. Oh my goodness, he's cute. Ah, look at him. Look at him. He's so cute. Other baby dinos I'm going to be hatching and breeding are not going to be this cute. So I'm going to enjoy the snow owls while I'm breeding them. They also take a long time to breed. So you guys don't know, it was 21 hours before I reduced it a lot, and it's still, I still think it's like 2 hours per for every breed. So definitely forget all those 4%. Yeah. But I'm only gonna do one more, and then I'm just gonna do it a rest off camera because I mean, I'm not gonna get a 100% imprint off of them. I know that, but I'm just gonna do one, and then I'll cryopod him, and then well, I'll cryopod him and toss out the other and do a few on him, just so you guys can see like what they're asking for, what they're doing, what these babies look like. I don't want to do the whole maturation process on camera because it'll eat up a lot of the episode, and I don't really want to do that. As you hear oh, you can't see it now. I'll have to make a room for it. But what you're hearing is the meteorites striking the barrier of the city. For those of you that don't remember or don't know. So unfortunately, that's not background noise that I can really control, as far as I'm aware. Oh wait, I still gotta wait. I was waiting. Oh, Cuddle! Yay! He's cute. For some reason, I was waiting for the walk thing. Yeah, you're going to go back in your cryopod for now. They're already 15% though. These mature so much faster than wyverns and rexes. Like, oh my goodness. And these guys are way more versatile than a rex. I don't even... they're not even in the same same playing field. Alright. But the first one, you guys saw that. I'm gonna keep... Oh man, I'm gonna have to. The other item we're gonna be crafting today is going to help with this. Wait a second. Did he... He sent me the package. I think he did. And I only had a few minutes. Okay, so Austin sent us a package, and it actually had the item I was planning on crafting today. We're still going to need more, so I'm going to be going to the place and showing you guys anyways, but he just made it so we basically have to craft less. Yes, it is. The package arrived. Hey, our delivery service works. Yeah, there was 2 hours left. He basically went to the ice place because we needed terminals in order to craft items like cryo fridges and things of the like. So, yeah, so while he was making, this is perfect actually, perfect since we're just working on this right now. And I might get lost in my own house. But I mean, he's making cryo fridges and he made 10 of them. He wanted to make 10, but he had enough to make 12. And I was like, well, since I helped you, would you mind sending me 2 of those so I just have 2 less I need to craft? Because if you guys don't remember how much they cost, the regular fridge costs this much, 120 metal, blah, blah, blah. Cryo fridges are specifically for cryopods that we're getting so many of, and they help store dinos forever. Forever. Yeah, keeps cryopods alive forever. There's no lifeline for them. Oh, Wolf might be getting on with us in a minute. Give me just a second. Let me put him in earphones. So, Austin actually got off for probably about an hour or so, and so he won't be here for the rest of the episode, more than likely. But Wolf might be getting on here. But we are going to need 25 crystal, 15 electronics, 225 metal, and 60 polymer per, which is a little pricey, but it's not too bad. And I'm just going to be crafting 4, so we're going to need like 4 stacks of metal to take with us. We're going to need about 240 polymer, and then we're going to need less than a stack of electronics and exactly a stack of crystal. But I mean, it's not that much realistically, considering for what exactly it'll be doing for us. And you're like, well, if it's a fridge, why do you need so many of them? Well, because I have 2 on me to show you as an example, which, by the way, these items do not stack. Oh, wait, they're both in crowd, so they're probably right next to each other, aren't they? No, it's right here. Okay. You're probably wondering, wait, don't they just stack right next to each other? What's the big deal? Well, for these, I'm actually going to place them... I'd like to keep them all next to each other. I need to clear out... I'd like to place them down now, but... honestly, it looks like these large storage boxes are getting in the way. This one doesn't have anything in it. Okay. What I'm going to do is destroy this. Because that's, yeah, it's in the way. That's the easiest way to phrase that. And then let's put this there. That's fine. And I can place, I'm going to probably separate them on sides. A few on the left side of the door, a few on the right side of the door. I'm not going to keep them all together, because that way I can actually organize it. It doesn't seem like you'd be able to organize it better unless they're all together, but I can actually organize it better because I can have certain dinos on one side and other kinds of dinos on the other. Like dinos that I've bred are going to go on this side, and dinos that I haven't go on this side, that kind of thing. Welcome, Wolf. I'm assuming that's you. And we're going to put, just so you guys can see the beauty of this, because it has 72 spaces, all of our cryopods just... gone. We're obviously going to keep a handful on us because I like to keep at least 6 on me at all times, just in case I come run into something. Or actually, I'll take 7 because we're probably going to end up using 1 or 2 here at the end of the episode. But look at that. Good morning. But now that that's run up, me and Austin have done a lot off camera, but I'll tell you about that after the video. So we're going to go ahead and start working on the... also, I'm about to... well... in a few minutes, I'm planning on restarting the server. Just so you're aware of that as well. But we're gonna do look at this one. This one, he's the highest level male we have for snow owls at the moment. I got a really high level snow owl, by the way. I was surprised. Just off the first generation, so I was very happy with that. Granted, that was off like 8-9 eggs, so my odds were kind of in my favor for getting at least 1 to 2 decent ones. Oh, I gotta change his follow distance. Wolf was originally the person that told me about the follow distance thing because I didn't figure it out at first. Took me a second. That along with the turning head thing. The follow distance for dinos. Yeah, you told me about that when we were playing Vagero. Actually, wait a second. I can actually... Well, do you want them to hear your audio right now, or do you want a little bit to wake up? Okay, I was about to say, like, I'm going to let you have your coffee and stuff before I bother you with that. Oh, he wants his comfort food. What the heck? What's your comfort food, bud? Cooked prime meat. I got that. I got that item. Here, guys. I got it. I always keep cooked prime meat over here. Always. Let's move that over. And I can give him his cooked prime meat. Awesome. Come here, buddy. I got your food. I got your fix. I got your fix. So I'll do him. I'll do one more of his little activities or whatever he would like me to do. And then I'll put him away in cryopod, and then I'll do a time skip essentially to when they're almost done maturing, because they're not gonna have perfect imprint with the way I have the server set up right now, which they don't need to be. They don't need to be perfect imprint. Dinos don't need to be perfect imprint to be good. Okay, I want to make that clear. Austin was stressing about it. He's like, I'm not gonna be able to get my my dinos to perfect imprint because, by the way, he was breeding since last time you were on. And I was like, well, you don't need perfect perfect imprinting, because it boosts their stats either way. It's just how much of a boost. And the 100% boost we had in our Rexes from before were kind of broken as it was. So you don't need that. I'll do one more because that was just cuddling and the other one was just cooked meat. I just want you guys to see, for those that didn't watch the last series, and for those that are just now hopping in, I want you to experience what it's like to be raising these dinos. Obviously, my server, the maturation rate and obviously the imprinting rate and all that stuff are going to be different. Maybe different than official, definitely different than official servers, but maybe different than your server as well. But just so you get a kind of an idea as to what you'll be expecting as far as requests from the dino itself. Because you can get stuff like, he wants kibble, he wants to walk with you, he wants to cuddle, and Wolf likes his cuddles. And I mean, it varies. And you just saw me give him cooked prime meat. Like, he can request fish prime, like cooked fish prime, azulberry. Yeah, see, like, that's an odd one. If you get an odd item or something you can't do, but you put him away, like azulberry, that's not hard. I could get that to him in like 2-3 minutes. But if you don't have it immediately on you, what I can do is I can cryopod him, toss him back out again. Obviously, I have that thing in the bottom right, so I can't right now. And then after you throw him back out the next time, he'll have a different request. And that's a way to kind of, cryopods are really cool and really broken in that way when you're working with new tames. Maybe it was something intended, but I'm willing to bet money that they didn't. Because that'd be a little bit of a broken of a system to actually intend to put in a game like this. But you can cryopod them and toss them back out. I mean, there's the timer in the bottom right, so I guess it's not too overpowered, but I mean, at the same time, though. Just something to consider. Let's actually see. I can do the, I'm actually going to go ahead and restart the server now, and I'll get all that done. So I'm going to go ahead and make a cut, guys, and when I come back, we're going to be getting ready to go and take care of our cryo fridge run, and then after that, we'll show our baby dino growing up, and then we'll end the episode. But I'll see you guys in just 1 second. Alright, guys, and we're back. So I kind of jumping around what I said I'd do. Just because we needed to shut down and relog the server, I basically was like, well, what I could do first, just so we don't have to jump back to a subject we were already at, and honestly, just in case Wolf wanted to join me, I figured I'd finish, I'd let my snow owls mature, and then we'd go into the, go make our cryo fridges, because I have everything together, we just need to fly over there, and this way you guys can see my, my snow owls. I don't know why, but they're glitching into the ground just a little bit, though I think that's because they were babies. they just need to be moved. I have a saddle on me to get them out, but also because he was very close to finishing. Yeah, 98.5. Let me go ahead and drink from my canteen. Here we are. So nice having irrigation in my house. 99, almost there, and this one's at 78. I actually had, I did the same thing I did when I was working on imprinting. Well, not accidentally, it's the game thing. You think you've switched out cryopods, though because it's the game still thinks you have it in your hotbar, it made you just throw it back out. So ooh, he's full grown. Nice. What are his stats like? Okay, so imprinting, I was able to get him up, alright? But weight, 940, that's not good at all. But I mean, he's just the first level, so he's going to be leveling up relatively soon, probably. But for beginning stats, yeah, he already has a level. Let's put that in weight and see what happens. Automatically 3,000. That's what I'm talking about. These dudes are going to be stupid. I'm telling you. These snow owls, when I'm done with them, are going to be one of the strongest dinos on the server. I'm just saying. He's got 3,500 melee just starting out at level 1. His food is crazy, 36,000. I think that might have been his boosted stat, unfortunately for me, but I'm going to be breeding them more, so don't worry. These are not the endgame dinos. I want to make a 3rd generation, and I plan on breeding these 2 to do it, so we'll hopefully get another mutation, if that is it. Got oxygen, 2,600 stamina is not bad, but we're definitely going to be leveling that up a lot. Off camp, 420% movement speed. Is that normal? No, it is not. Yes! That's not normal. Did you hear that, Wolf? Wolf, you there? Wolf. Is this one full ground? He's almost there. I don't know if he dropped off or not. He might have dropped off. Oh, he's talking. I can't hear him here. Let me exit out and go back in. I'm in a call with Wolf at the moment, and Austin will be back in a minute. Can I hear you now? Say something? Say something, I'm giving up on you. That's a bad one. But I think he might be working with his microphone, or I don't know what he's using, but it's weird. Okay, so for talking with Austin, we normally we have a group on Discord, all right? And it's like talking with Discord is easier for Austin, but talking on Xbox is easier for Wolf. So it's just, you know. Wait, why did I do that? That's not what the... Oh, well. Oh, I was trying to mess because he was still attacking target. I want to wait till they're both full ground and whistle them both at the same time. I need to upgrade it. His weight's actually already good enough to where I can move him and not have to worry about it. Wolf? Here, give me a sec. Alright, guys, I'm going to do something, and it's so... I don't need to pause the video to do it. It's just going to take me a second. We might miss, just so we don't... You guys don't miss. Not that I'll miss it, but... Here, I need to do that, do that. I don't know why it's so weird on PC, but I just want you guys to be able to watch him mature. And while he's doing that, I'm going to do something. So it'll take me a second to do. But I mean, this way you can watch him, so it's a win-win. I can set something up, and you guys can watch the snowball grow. This one is actually basically a carbon copy of the father, so makes it easier for you guys. Alright. Welcome. Alright. We actually might take this bird with a... Well, actually, no. It's a little early to take him with us. Okay, it's only going up by a little under 1,000 now, but that was stupid at first. Yeah, I could not hear you at all, and even after dropping out and joining back. So I was just like, I know Xbox works better for you, just like Discord works better for Austin. So I was like, I'll just go over here, and we can just use this to talk. Because that way it'll be easier for you as well. Because I know it's weird for you using your phone and stuff. But anyway. Second Snow Owl's done. That's... Oh, wait. Maturation 1. Now he's done. Cool. Did you hear me talk about his stats? Oh, dude. Oh, I'm so happy. So normally... It might be. I'll have to test it out. And this is just the first generation. Alright, first generation child. I plan on going to second generation and max the third generation. They're probably just second. But they have a base movement speed of 100%, alright? Just like an RG or something else. And you already know how stupid fast I was gliding. They have 420% movement speed. And then start out with, I mean, a lot of their stuff, it's not crazy. Their weight went up to like 3,000 off the first thing though. So they can be pretty good dinos to get some resources, but just off the first levels, they are, oh man. I'm looking forward to see what they look like when they're maxed. These two are going to be really, really, really good for breeding for me. Oh man, I'm looking forward to it. This is gonna be fun. Alright, so got that. You see me putting some into weight immediately, it's just because like so that they're more usable for me. I mean, honestly, if I want to, here, which one? They're not going to have a lot of stamina. Which one has a lot of stamina? I think it's the 286. I had like 18,000 stamina on this man. That's probably why they have a lot of stamina in some regard, but what I can do is cool little ability, if you guys don't remember this one either, that the Snow Owl has, is if I'm standing right on them, just heal them. As long as I am holding this position, and then it'll drain my stamina, obviously. But it's just going to be really, really slow because I have 18,000. So, yeah. I can hold this and then until they're at full health. It's pretty crazy. And I love it. So, yeah, it's draining. It's draining very slowly, but it's draining. And once we get low on stamina, they'll hopefully have been healed up. Because now they just off of like one level on health each, they already have over 30,000 health. So I'm going to appreciate that. By the time we get the next generation, I mean, there actually is only a certain amount of dino can improve with mutations and levels and everything. So, I mean, I'm not expecting them to be as strong as the woolly rhinos were per se on the last server. That's not what they're meant for. Like, but just strong enough to. I want snow owls that are strong enough in both utility and in usefulness to where I can carry them to do pretty much everything. But also at the same time, if I need to use the dino for a resource run or for something, they are the go-to dino. Like, I want dinos that are basically the best of both worlds, so to speak. Like, I can take them to go run an OSD, but I can also take them on a metal run, you know what I mean? Like, I just want, like, I don't expect, I'm not going to create, like, an army. Like, I know Austin's planning on creating an army of some dinos, but, I mean, I'm going to be making probably quite a few snow owls off the last generation, but at the same time, I mean, I'm not making them for defense. Oh, his stamina ran out. I'm making them purely for, oh yeah, they got healed up a little bit. I don't know. Let's see where his health's at. Oh, apparently you wanted to stop, so let's put you on the ground. Here, let's see where your health's at. 20,000. Yeah, he got him healed up quite a bit. I'm going to give them a bunch of stamina now because, as you saw, they need stamina for their abilities, and their abilities are really fun to use, so I'd like them each probably for the babies, I'd like them each to have probably over 40,000. Because the more I can, because you think that's going to take up a lot of skill points, but it's really not. I mean, these ones will probably have over 30, in the next generation maybe I can get up to 40, but even if I can't, like, it's... You guys saw how long I was able to hold that with just 18,000, and that was on 2 dinos. I think per dino that's frozen, the amount increases, or there's a multiplier on it. So if I was just doing 1 dino, it could have lasted twice as long. So, I mean, that's... In PvP, or like if anything happens between like us on the server, like that could be deadly. To have the ability to freeze your opponent and just control the battlefield. Holy crap, movement speed. Holy crap. Okay, I'm just walking around with this man and he's already... Okay, that's all I need to see. Jesus. Alright, I'm going to enjoy that. I don't think any... I don't think you... Huh? Just a fun little tip, and I'm planning on doing some taming next episode, and I know I said I would tame, well, I would do some more tames this episode. One specific one, the Velonosaur. I tamed a Velonosaur, and that was a female, that was a high level, and I'm going to try and find a male. I'm actually, because we're doing the crowd pod and everything, I'm going to save some taming for next episode. There's 2 other dinos I also want to tame that I'm not going to say, because I want to save those 2 for surprises, even though you guys got already the first one spoiled. But I plan on doing a few tames next episode. So, in this episode, holy crap, dude. Jeez. This movement speed. I can't. It's, oh my goodness. This is beautiful. Oh, you two are going to be my pride and joy, I swear it. Oh. I did break it, and I love it. Oh, for those of you that can't tell off the Valguero season, this one, I love breaking games. It is like my bread and butter. I just love it. Oh, it makes me happy. And the fact that I did it with one of my favorite dinos is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, yes. Once these dudes are all leveled up, I might get them. I may not be able to get them the max, but I'm gonna try and get them some levels between episodes, and I'm gonna try and see where they end up. At least one of them's probably gonna be max level, not both of them. One of them I might not mess with, and then the next one will be max level, and the other one, or I might just get levels on both of them. But I mean, I do plan on getting some levels on them because they're not only do they have good levels, but they have good stats, and I would like to see where they end up. I'd probably level up the higher up one just because I'd like to see. Where exactly those stats go, as far as well imprinted, because I was able to complete both of them. And oh wait, they're still following me, aren't they? Oh wait, no, they're not. They shouldn't be following me. Why are you stepping forward then? You are a little glitched right now, my dude. Let's get you right here. You both shouldn't be going anywhere. You both should be standing still. You're both do you have the feeding trough thing? Yes, they both have the feeding trough. Even from up here, that's amazing. I can leave dinos up here then. I actually was going to make another one, but now I know I don't need to. That's amazing. And I'm just keep on throwing levels, man. That's such a funny. I need you to watch that at least once. When I level up a snow owl, he like puts his head. You know how owls can like can move their heads like off their bodies, like kind of. Yeah, he puts his head forward and he just rotates his head. Oh my goodness, that's cute. That's pretty funny. All right, I like that. Oh wait, I need to close that. I'll go back up to my roof and close it. But yeah, I'm actually gonna ride my RG out right now. I'm not gonna take those guys out just because they are the best ones that I have, and if they died, I would hate myself. We are going to a boss-esque area, and I would seriously hate life if I accidentally killed one of my new bred best snow owls, especially after the time that I put in off between pauses or cuts in the recording to get those settled. I would really hate to lose them, so we're just gonna take my RG, who is already leveled up pretty well, and I don't have to really worry about dying, because if something kills my RG, then that's a problem. Not from my like, then something on the server has seriously gone wrong, because I've taken this RG to a blue OSD that we failed. Don't get me wrong. Like we actually, no, it was a snow owl that I took to the purple. But I've taken this dude through red OSDs and he survived. So if something's able to kill me, why do I keep pressing? Well, okay, I know why I'm pressing it. I keep pressing E, which is ejecting me off my bird, and I keep pressing it for one specific reason, and the reason is that it's because that's how you open up doors and stuff, and so since it's the same exact button, I keep wanting to press it while I'm flying and trying to open up my gate, so it just gets me off the bird. Anyway, let's go ahead and get you guys. I'm not going to crowd pod them yet. I'm going to let the bird stay out for a little while. Let me get you follow distance to the lowest, and you're going to follow me over here into this corner. Oh wait, never mind. I didn't ask him to follow. Here, now follow. Okay. Immediately he's up in my face. I need you to follow me a little bit. Okay, I need you to stop. I don't have another snow owl saddle. I'll probably end up making a few more. But I really do hope I find a decent blueprint, because I thought about trading with Austin, because he found a Mastercraft. Yeah, he's just gonna stay there for a while. He found a Mastercraft snow owl saddle, but it really wasn't worthwhile, considering what the value of what I have to trade is. Just so you guys can see what it looks like on the outside, these are the irrigation pipes. Like, this is stupid. It took me. Okay. If it's not blistered and you don't have Indian burn, it wasn't enough. So. But if you see all these irrigation pipes, this took me hours. So I hope you guys appreciate the effort. And if so, give this episode a like, please. Like, if you appreciate the fact that I did all that, because that took a minute. I may do. I know I keep doing it, but I may do another cut until we're actually in the desert, because on an RG I would have used one of the snow owls, but they just don't have the carry weight my RG does at the moment. So I may do a cut until we're there, because I have the stamina. I just don't have the movement speed. So yeah, if I can find a good Velonosaur while I'm over there, I'm gonna go ahead and team it, and then you guys can see it. But I don't think I am. Like, I was stupid lucky to find a 140, because I was listening to Austin struggle, so I was trying to find a decent leveled one for his. So I mean, that's why I did that off camera. But if I see one that's a decent level, believe me, I'll tame it. But I just don't think I'm gonna find one. We'll see though. I'll take a look around, and then, like I said, next episode we're gonna planning on taming some anyway. But go ahead and give me just a second, guys, and then I'll do a cut until we're right there in front of the cave. Pause. Alright guys, welcome back. I unpaused because I actually found a decent tame. As you see, I'm holding on to 140 Doedicurus, and I'm going to, I wanted to do that on camera for y'all. So I picked him up with my RG and I carried him over here. But, is there anything around that's going to bother me with it? Actually, I am going to need some berries, but there's some bushes over here, so I'll be fine. Place him down and park. Put my bird on passive. Okay, he's a level 140, so this is going to take a few shots. Normally, my trank arrows are super effective, but against a Doedicurus, who is inherently tanky, yeah, it was less effective. I got him down to half health, though, and these dudes are stupid tanky. And he's 140 as well, so that's something to consider for y'all. I'll come over to your base a little later, Austin. I'm about to go into the boss cave that's over by in the desert, because that's the one I prefer to go in, rather than the snow one, which is absolute cancer. I knew that one was bad. I knew that one was bad before you even went in, and I was just like, he's choosing that one, okay. And look where you ended up. Oh no, I don't. That's exactly the reason I was like, I don't want Groot. I'm good. I don't want that. I don't like. There's like, okay, so the Desert Titan would have been my first choice anyway, but my second choice still would have been the Ice. Like, if I was only way I would try and go for the Forest Titan is if I was absolutely forced to. I just no. I know what kind of trouble lies in waiting in that. I'm good. I know what problems that produces. I am good. So, Wolf or you... actually, no, you guys never did, like, a coin toss or anything to see who would end up getting that one. Or the Ice. Oh, shit. I'm recording. Dang it! I tried, guys. I got distracted by them. But, I would sit here through the, I might be able to just edit that out, honestly, because I'm about to do a cut anyways. I'm just going to do a cut. I wanted to just show you guys me knocking it out and me starting and taming it. I'm not going to make you guys sit through the entire taming process. No, they cannot hear you. Austin's here. Do you honestly think I would allow voice to come through while Austin's here? I'm so happy your voices don't come through. Anyway, I'm going to do a cut, guys, and unless I see something else that I'd like to tame, I'm going to do, probably just go straight to the cave, which is actually relatively close. But I'll see you guys in a minute. You obviously don't understand Austin, but it's fine. Alright, guys, we're going to go ahead. It literally was just below where I parked him. I went to look around real fast. I also tamed, I did it. I know I did it off camera, but it's fine. They're just thorny dragons. I'll show you guys me shooting one with trank darts. Ooh, okay. There's RGs in here, but and mantises. Mantises are the things. Oh, holy crap. Yeah, dude, mantises are what are in the desert cave. Because for those that are curious, this is the cave that has it has bugs and mantises and RGs and lots of different. No Perlovius, just bugs, mantises, and RGs. That's literally it. For those that have never been in here, this is my favorite spot to go to, or one of my favorite spots to go to in here. And I know a little shortcut through this cave. No, you see how it turns left? If you come up here instead, there's a little bit of a loophole. Granted, we're going to need to avoid some tougher dinos because they spawn up here to protect it, because I think there's a loot crate up here, if I remember correctly. But it's a little bit of a loophole. It's going to get us to our destination. He's not going to give you that. He's not going to give you anything. Because you're you. You keep saying that, but the fact that you've done any of what you have so far already makes you the largest threat on the server. I don't want to hear it. I could, but you know I'm not going to. I literally have already said I'm a neutral party. I'm literally not going to come after anybody unless they come after me. And I'll make that clear to the viewers as well. Like, I don't plan on flying over to somebody's base with my snow owls and just raiding them. I only go after people who come after me. So if you leave me to my own devices, I'll leave you to your own devices. That's kind of where I stand most of the time. Okay, guys, we got a red loot crate down here. We're gonna need to be very quick. Oh, we got a Senate Pterodon saddle. Where did my dude go? There he is. Let's get it back on our bird very quickly because this is very dangerous. Wait, what? Oh, blueprint. Oh, it's normal. It's normal. It's normal. It'd be nuts if I got a... Ooh, there's a blue one down here too. Let's grab that. You mean for kibble? Yeah. Snow. Eggs for war. Every egg you throw at a player does 1,000 damage. No, I'm kidding. That'd be crazy, actually. You could break the game. But at least for... Ooh, what is this down here? What is it? Oh, explore note. That's cool. Just chilling down here in the... Oh, well, fly up. There's bugs. There's bugs. There's bugs. I think I already got most of the explore notes that have been on this map, so not gonna worry about it. Let's see. I'm looking around. I forget my way around specifically. I think that's... Yeah, I think that's the platform over there. But there's also... And for those that don't know, and I definitely am going to say it because you're going to see it here shortly, there are artifacts in every boss cave. So, for the ice, dino leashes shouldn't break, as long as they're powered. Do they have a durability? I don't think they do. They do? Oh, they can get damaged. You're gonna have to answer him so we can help you. Was your leash by Green Ob is what he's asking. He might have had you muted. He said yeah, so it probably got destroyed by wild dinos. That's what he said. So if you had a dino leash over in a wild area, I mean you had it in front of your house, then I doubt it'd break. But if you have it in front of a wild area, then that's another story. I'm looking around here to see if there's... I think that's no, that's a mantis pool. Let's not get too close to that. That was close. I don't think there's anything up here. No, there is not. It was worth checking, though. Down here, I know there is, though. There's something. There's something up here or down there on the beach. Actually, no, I checked the beach already. I think this is where the artifact is. Yes, I see it right there. Haha, I knew it. I was like, I remember, because it's been 2 years, guys, but I remember layouts. It's like just brushing the dust off. Pretty much. Artifact of Chaos. I love that one's in this cave. So there's the Artifact of the Void and Ice, the Artifact of the Chaos in this one, and I forget what the artifact one, the artifact's called that's in the Aberration Cave. I'm not saying that. It's not a bad word, but there's other reasons not to use that on YouTube. Yes. See, you're learning! Look at that! Austin's learning. Austin learned something, guys. For every person that's proud of him, hit the like button. Oh, shoot, dude. Okay, so in order to go to the Desert Titan fight, you need... Okay, my ears. You need 10... Not you, Austin, because he whistled. I don't know why, but that was just so sharp. Oh, shoot. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry, when something bad happens, I just assumed it's you. I always assume it's you. You're usually the problem. But to make the Desert Titan summon, you need 1 Artifact of Chaos, which is given, obviously. You need 100 Corrupted Hearts. And I think even after all the OSDs and everything I've done, I only have like 40. You need 10 Fire Talons and 10 Sarcophagus skins. Actually, how do you get Sarcophagus skins? Is that just off of bugs? Oh, okay. Sarcophagus skin. Wait, Sarco skins? Sarcosuchus skins? I'm just gonna say Sarco skin because otherwise Austin's gonna start scratching his neck. So I'll just call Sarco skin and then Fire Talons, which I obviously am gonna get from Wyverns and stuff. So I actually think I have enough Fire Talons, and I have. Really? No, I was about to say. I mean, that can't be a thing. Otherwise, I'm gonna what? That would confuse me actually. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take everything out, and we're going to start crafting everything, because if you guys don't remember, the original purpose we came over to this area was to craft some cryo fridges. So we're going to go ahead and take care of that. Because unlike Austin, who apparently needs like 12 or 14 cryo fridges, we're only going to need our 6. As far as I know. You have fun with that, bud. I'm good. I don't think I'm ever gonna need that many cryo fridges. In any server, actually, because I'm not as crazy with this as you are. My goodness, Austin's trying to breed a frickin' army of Vellonosaurs, and all I gotta say is, I mean, don't prove to be a danger, or else I'll have to deal with you. That's what I told him, and I mean that. Oh, another ascendant gas bag saddle. Not like I don't already have all that I need. Oh, not that. This. There we are. We should go make 4. Yep. Math. Alright, so we got that, and we'll take whatever extra resources we have. I can't. What? I thought. Oh, you can only craft 1 at a time. Oh, that sucks. It's a shame. Imagine if crafting a crowd fridge at the game just glitched and thought I'd crafted the thing for the boss fight and just teleported me in. That would be frickin' nuts. No, that wouldn't. I would have to deal with the Desert Titan. You know how bad that is. I'd be just fine, but okay. You ye of little faith. Yes. Alright, so we got what we needed. You guys already saw me fly through the cave. I mean, I think I might do a cut just till we get back to base because, I mean, something could happen to me while I'm flying, but realistically, I think we're good. I think we're in the clear. This cave isn't nearly as bad as the ice. I had to go in there and I had to save Austin, and I can earnestly say that Austin's good at Arc, but Perlovias are just BS. Perlovias are just BS. Yeah, he just said in the mic he's never going into that cave ever again alone, so he learned his lesson, that's all I can say. Maybe he didn't learn as much of a lesson as I was hoping he would. As he says, suffering is best in pairs, which suffering's not good in the first place, but okay then. Hopefully I can find the yellow drop. I found the red one. So maybe I can find the yellow loot crate. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see if we pass by it on the way out. They all have their own designated spawns. So, if I don't find it, I don't find it, and I'm just going to keep going because, I'm not going to aimlessly look around for a single loot crate that... I mean, reds, I definitely want to hunt down. Every single cave that I go into, always go hunt reds because they have the best stuff. But yellow... I mean, they can have good stuff, but it's not worth sticking around these caves on the off chance that you accidentally die. Because if you die in here, it is very, very hard to make your way back. Austin wouldn't have been able to had I not been helping him. Or at the very least, he would have struggled very, 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 very hard trying to do so. Let's see. Anything? I don't think there is anything on the way out, but it was worth a look. I tried flying around the corner hoping there'd be something, but it's fine. We got the artifact, we got our crowd fridges, we got exactly... Well, actually, no, I wasn't even going for the artifact, but I got my crowd fridges, and we got an artifact, so I'd say that's a pretty good... I'd say we did pretty well. Alright, holy crap, did you not lag right when I'm heading towards water that'll knock me off my bird? Thank you. Just dinos jumping off. Metagarmer baby. I mean, I do want to record if whenever I'm doing babies. It's pretty. What? Yeah, if it's anything like snow owls, it's gonna take a long time. They take it and go, basically. Or I could just go tame one of the opposite sex from Snowbound. I don't care. Helping you breed dangerous dinos does not sound like it's going to help the server at all. You keep saying that, but it's the fact that you have the ability to do so much right now with all your frickin' broken Volanosaurs. And that's what's more annoying than anything. It doesn't matter. 100% imprinting literally changes the game. Completely. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the recording, guys. I'm sorry, I went on a tangent talking with Austin. I'm gonna do a cut. I'll be back in just a moment. Alright guys, I am unpausing the recording for one reason. It's because I may or may not have come up and found a 150 Velonosaur, and I needed to show that on camera, or else I feel like I would have gotten some backlash from Yes, I did, and you're never gonna have it. I'm just passing through, man. But I'm not going to show the full taming thing because he's going to take a while. But I figured I'd cut and at least throw that in there before I went back to my base. Give me just a second, guys, and I will be back in my base. But, I mean, I don't think I'm going to find another good Velonosaur today. But, yeah. So I saw 150 and I wanted to jump on it. So, but I'll see you guys back in a minute. Alright, guys, we're back at the base. Sorry, I actually I was back at the base like 2-3 minutes ago. I was just caught up talking to Austin and all that. Sorry, we got caught in a conversation. But yeah, so let's go ahead and finish placing these down. You can keep talking, Austin. I'm listening. I'm just I can place the rest of those off camera because I'm gonna place maybe one more right there and then the rest of them over here, and these are going to be the ones. So what I plan to do is I'm going to use a cryo fridge. I plan to have 3 cryo fridges that I do, and I put dinos in them based on what generation baby they are, and then I'll keep my wild dinos sorted between these 3. So I could have my flyers in one, my grind dino, my dinos that are going to be on the ground in another, and then ones that I use for like I don't know how do I phrase this, ones that I used for breeding in one of them as well. Because, I mean, I thought about maybe naming one of them utility and just putting all the ones that I mainly use in there, but I can keep them sorted and just give the ones that I use the most often names, and it'll be fine. But, I mean, we got done what we pretty much planned on today. I mean, we got, I got 2 thorny dragons, I got a Doedicurus, I got a 150 Velonosaur that you guys saw. Like, that's monstrously big. Like, that's huge. Thanks to my armor rating, he actually didn't do much to me when I was taming him. If I run into a Giga after this video, I'm gonna laugh. Wait, what? What do you want a Giga? To tame it for eggs? Gigas aren't that great. Never mind, I'm gonna continue this conversation off camera. Excuse you. But I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I'm 99% sure we got through everything I wanted to. Here, give me just a second. Yeah, we kind of did. We got the cryo fridge. We worked on our birds. This is a pretty darn productive episode, actually. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it off here. We got plenty of stuff planned for in the future, but we definitely got a lot more done than I was originally planning in the first place, especially with the whole thing we're having to go save Austin. You're welcome again, bud. But I hope you guys enjoyed the 9th episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.